everybody! Welcome to Children, Fast Track to Enlightenment, Episode 2! I'm still not sure about the opening song. We'll get there. So today's episode is about the ring of fire. So, as a woman, we kind of luck out or have cheats. They're not really cheats. I mean, they're hardcore fast track lessons. We get to experience childbirth. Now, I gave birth at home 3 times, no drugs. So I experienced the full, entire, holistic universe of childbirthing without any intervention. I think every birth story has amazing, beautiful, wonderful lessons. And but here's mine. And and then this is the way women were designed to give birth since back in cave times. So these lessons have been there with us in our manual of womanhood since the dawn of humanity. One of the many beautiful, amazing lessons that I learned came when I was giving birth to my first child and I was experiencing the ring of fire. Now, for those who do not know or need a reminder, if you don't want a reminder, now is a good time to go la la la, okay? If you don't want to remember. It's that period of time when the head begins to come out of the vaginal opening. You've got this, and then you've got this watermelon pushing through, and then this area that has never stretched to this size before is suddenly going, Wah! And the whole universe is coming out of it. A child. And, the head is the widest, hardest part. Everything else is squishier and malleable and, not the head. Well, slightly, but, talk to the vagina about that and she'll tell you, no. You experience the most excruciating pain of the entire childbirthing experience. And it really feels like somebody is taking knives, a chainsaw, and going, ah, ah, and you swear you're dying down there. Most of the time you're not. I mean, some women tear, small or chafe. I chafed a little bit. But, it feels like you're giving birth to Hellraiser. And when I first felt that, I got so tense. And here's the thing, when you get tense while you're in the middle of pushing out a baby, the baby sucks back up inside of you. So all that work you did, you kind of undo it. Everything's, it can stretch out faster, sooner. However, you feel like, damn it, I had so much progress, and then I just sucked the baby back up because I went, because, when I first felt that pain, it shocked me. And my midwife was like, I told her, I was like, this is horrible. What was that? She's like, that's the head coming out. So she said, when the pain gets to be the most intense, that's when you're almost done. Well, here I am, pushing out a baby, and I realize, all right, I have 2 options. 1, I can keep this baby inside of me forever and not experience that pain. I will carry him till he's in college. He'll grow old in there, spend the rest of his days in the womb. Or I can hunker down, feel that pain until I just don't anymore. As tempting as number 1 was, I decided on number 2. And I grabbed my feet and I pulled them all the way back. I had my knees by my head at that point. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna feel this pain. I'm looking for this pain now. I want to feel this pain. I have a contract with this pain that by feeling it, it will end. Good. And that's how I pushed out for my first child. you know, as soon as that moving through that most excruciating pain, I can feel it as I talk about it right now. Oh dear Jesus. And then there's that, you know, slip and slide feeling towards, you know, after that, you know. So feel the pain. And then with my second child and giving birth, I was actually looking for that pain. I was like, where's that pain? Where's that pain? It turns out my daughter, you know, she had the tiniest head. And I was already pretty ready, you know, having already done it before. So I didn't even feel the ring of fire. So that blew my mind. I was like, where's the ring of fire? Bypassed the ring of fire. High five, universe. I did feel it, however, with my third child, who had the biggest head of all of my children. And I got the ring of fire. And but I knew this time, and I didn't tense up. I felt it, and I was like, that's the pain I want. Motorcycles. That's the pain I want. So when I felt it, I felt like I'm making progress. This is exactly where I need to be right now. Push more. And I did. And then out came a baby. So what an amazing lesson to learn, and very applicable for so many other situations in life. When things get the most intense, when things get the most painful, they're almost over. Now, sometimes it's stuff that's out of our control. So you hunker down, you hold on, and you keep going. Just keep going. You don't want to stay just slightly avoiding, like being in incredible amounts of discomfort with pain just a step away, and now you're just here in this ball of discomfort for however long you want to be there. Or you can feel the ultimate discomfort and pop out the other side. Sometimes we have a choice, sometimes we don't. Sometimes, you know, if there's a hurricane, we don't get to say, well, I'm going to choose to push through the hurricane and come out the other side of it. No, you hunker down and you wait for that thing to be over, to pass over. And it's gonna, you know, you're not going to be in a hurricane forever. It's not going to last forever. But while it's happening, yeah, it's intense. It's going to suck. But we can't hide from it. We can prepare ourselves and mentally go through the motions of, I'm here now. This is where I am. Sometimes we do have the choice. Now, if you're in an abusive relationship, if you have addiction, if you are struggling with something that you are in control of, leaving or ending, or stepping out of, the first steps are the most traumatic, difficult, painful. And a lot of times it's those things that can encourage us to do the hard stuff, make the big decisions, the hard decisions, and move out of it, step out of it, make a big decision. But moving through that pain is going to get you to the other side. The other side. It is so amazing. It's a beautiful space to be in. And the pain will not last forever. So feel it, embrace it. Pain is your friend. It is a messenger. It is informative. And it encourages us to move forward. So that was the lesson. Much love to you all. I love you. Bye.